Philip Wright?
Excuse me?
Just sit tight, Mr. Williams. We'll take care of you.
Okay, thank you.
Oh. You know too much. You know more than me. Sorry, hold on, there you go. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. Mr. Walling,
Yes.
were you able to find the breakout rooms?
Well, are there offers as of yet?
I don't know, but I'm asking about the breakout rooms. Were you able to find that feature?
Well, join. Yeah, there's join breakout room. I know. I know how to get in and out. I just don't have anything to say.
Okay, Mr. Wallen, you just told all of them to be patient. Can you be patient with us this morning?
Oh, yeah.
You know these folks?
Yes.
Just have to say, exhibit the same wonderful things you told them about answering the questions that I asked and exhibiting patience. Just do the same with us, please, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Walling, what
Yes.
I'm trying to find out is if you're able to navigate between the breakout rooms.
I am.
Okay, all right, thank you. Thank you.
Hello? Oh, they got to put me on speaker.
There you go, Mr. Wright.
Okay, thank you. I was
Are
trying
you
to get it. Say again?
Good morning, sir. Are you Philip Wright?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Mr. Wright. Okay, Mr. Wright, just put your device on mute.
Kind of.
Mr. Wright.
Yes,
Mr. Wright.
yes. Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to put you on, it's called a breakout room. It's a place
Breakout.
on your, okay, hold
Okay.
on one second, just tell you this. I'm
Okay.
going to put you in what's called a breakout room. It's a place on your phone where you will be on the computer, on the screen by yourself. Nobody will be able to hear you except the person that comes in with you, which is going to be the attorney. He's going to come in and talk to you about your case and about your rights. You may be there for a long time, upwards to 2 hours, but please do not. Yeah, do not log off of Zoom, and please do not come into the courtroom to ask if we forgot about you or if you should be in the right place, because we haven't forgotten about you and you are in the right place. So be patient. When you receive the invitation to join the breakout room, press it and it'll take you to the breakout room.
Okay.
And Madam Clerk, sorry to interrupt. Mr. Wright is my client, so could you put me in that breakout room as well, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
This is Jermaine Wyrick and David White. From what I understand, he's in breakout room 4. Jermaine Wyrick and David White is set for review.
Yes, you can go in there with him, Mr. Wyrick. Also, Mr. Coleman, you can go in with your client.
Just
I'm
select it.
I'm sorry.
It's not giving me the option.
The breakout room at the bottom is not letting you just go, pick to go in there?
Let's see.
No, I'm gonna find out how to get in the breakout room. I don't know how to do
Just one
that.
moment, just one moment, Mr. Wright, I'll send you the invitation.
Okay, uh-oh,
No, you're fine, Dad. You're fine.
okay. I was,
Can you send me
Okay,
the invite on right too? Cause oh, I see it now. Thank you.
okay. Oh,
Here, you put it.
I put this time and date, right? Put Mr. Wright anywhere. I just-
Mm.
And Mr. Wright, you're gonna go into breakout room 20.
okay,
And so Mr. Mr. Coleman, Mr. Potts, sorry. You can go into breakout room 20 with him. Do you see the breakout rooms?
Yes, thank you.
Sure.
Your Honor, Your Honor,
Yes.
if you would like to get Mark Washington on his way, he's just getting a new date, and I told the attorney I would stand in for him.
If I have his file out, that's why he's still in the courtroom right now. or he
Okey
should
doke.
be.
Whenever you're ready.
Hold on a minute, let me get him out here.
we need a court. They said I might be on there for 2 hours.
Okay, Mr. Wright is still in the courtroom. You gotta select that you need to go to that breakout room. I know this can be difficult to figure all this stuff out. But then whoever you're talking to, have them help you navigate, because you need to be in a breakout room with your attorney. You won't be on here for 2 hours, because your attorney is here and we're gonna get your matter done. But I need you to go into that breakout room.
How do you do that on the phone? This,
Okay, so tap the phone. At the bottom, do you see 3 dots as an option?
at the bottom of the phone, breakout room, I say breakout,
go.
join. Do I say
Join,
join?
that's it. Yes, join that, sir.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Mr. White, we're gonna do 2 different matters really quickly. And then I'm trying to get Mr. Washington back out. But I hate broadcasting stuff, because then everybody comes out and it makes my brain hurt. So I don't know if I can get Mr. Washington to come back out, my bad.
You want me to go in with him and tell him?
Yeah, tell him to come back out.
So we're ready on white when you all are.
Okay, I got 2 ahead of you, hold tight.
Okay.
Mr. Washington? Mr. Washington? Mark Washington? Mr. Washington? Okay.
He's back in the court. Okay, all right.
Hello?
Oh,
Hello, good morning.
I'm gonna call your case in a minute, okay?
I am. Okay.
All right, David Williams, I'm gonna call your matter first.
Yes.
This is the matter of the people versus David Williams. This is ticket number 712910. This is driving while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. Go ahead, Mr. Williams. This is just gonna be an adjournment for a new day.
All right, Your Honor, my name is Philip X. Walling, P 35229. I am your house counsel today, representing Mr. Williams. State your name, sir.
David Williams.
Mr. Williams is seeking a new date, Your Honor.
Okay, this is the time and date set for, and I believe it's just a arraignment on a bench warrant. The people are going to set aside that bench warrant. The court is going to set aside the bench warrant at this time, enter a plea of not guilty. I'm going to give you a new date of March the 1st, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. March 1, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. There's nothing further. I'm gonna continue this bond and set it at $0 personal. If there's nothing further, that does conclude this hearing. Thank you.
All right.
That's it. That's the closest I got, Mr. Williams. Have a good day. Mark, what? Mr. Washington, you unmuted now?
Yes.
Okay, all right. These are the matters of the people versus Mark Washington. This is ticket number 710019, one count of driving while license suspended. Ticket number X3765979, one count, no operator's license on person.
Your Honor, my name, sorry.
P1146133, one count drive while license suspended, repeat offender. Ticket number P1097704, one count drove unregistered or untitled vehicle. Ticket number P853671, one count drove while license not valid or improper license. Ticket number P1097687, one count improper plate, one count drove while license not valid or improper license, one count no insurance listing. Ticket number P1051672, Mr. Washington, one count drove while license suspended, one count drove unregistered or untitled vehicle, one count no insurance misdemeanor. And ticket number P1031792, one count drove while unlicensed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, my name is Philip X. Walling. I'm standing in for Attorney Sterling Coleman, who's the attorney of record. Is that all right with you, Mr. Washington?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, Mr. Coleman called in and arranged a different pretrial date for January the 18th, 2021.
And I am aware that if he's requesting January the 18th, 2021, I will honor that request.
I'm sorry.
2022, thank you.
22, I'm sorry, my bad.
Yep, 2022. I'm gonna say it's bond at $0 personal on all these matters. Mr. Washington, you are to log back in on these cases on January the 18th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. so that you can handle these matters, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, there's nothing further. That does conclude this hearing. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Bond is set at $0. Attorney, good morning.
Morning.
Attorney McNeil, you had Young and,
Young and Williams, James Williams, Your Honor.
okay, all right. Did you finish the offer? No, okay. James Williams, the offer is a 12-month delayed sentence on that particular matter. It will be dismissed at the end of the 12 months. On Robert Young, same thing, dismissed at the end of the 12 months, delayed sentence. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I join the breakout room with each one of my clients shortly?
Yes, I'll put you in. So after I put you with this one, you should be able to navigate to the other one as well.
Okay.
Find this thing now. You can find his name on the list and then put yourself, I'm putting you in 50, and then find the other client. And you can
Okay.
put yourself.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Mr. White, can I have David White's file? Yes, thank you. Yeah, are you on David White's file? Okay.
You,
I have some. Yes, Mr. White, Mr. Fox,
yeah, I just wanted to know who the prosecutor was so I can reach out to them.
it's Mr. John Gillis.
Okay, I'll shoot him a text. Thank you.
Okay. We say William. We say. Mr. Williams.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Meshach Williams. How are you?
Hey, how you?
doing?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Good, thank you. You missed your court date. You do know that, right?
Yeah, that's how I got this court date. They had rescheduled.
Who rescheduled you?
I was downstairs at the cashier. I think the dude's name was Sean or something who gave me the rescheduled paper. I can't remember, but I talked to somebody in the court though.
for today. You have quite a few tickets, okay? I'm gonna have you come back, okay?
Huh?
Hold on a second, I'm giving you a new date because I don't have you on the docket and you have quite a few tickets and I need to pull the tickets.
Okay. I did set up a payment plan and paid on those tickets too.
Did you? Are you gonna have
Yeah.
to finish paying March 2nd?
Pardon me?
Will you have to finish being paid by March 2nd?
Yes, before then, before the new year. I'm trying to get everything done before the new year if that's possible, Judge.
I'm tight in December, sorry.
I can't hear you.
I know you can't, hold on a second.
Oh, okay.
Since I don't have you on the docket for today, I'm gonna put you on the 25th, okay? January 25th at 8:30 a.m. Sign back in that day, okay?
Okay, hold on, let me write it down.
You said what?
Say, hold on, let me write it down real quick.
Yes.
So, excuse me, ma'am, Your Honor.
Yes.
There's no way at all I could get this resolved before the new year.
How long have you had these tickets, Mr. Williams?
It's been a couple of years now, like since I think some of them date back to 2018 and probably before that.
Right. How long have you known about these tickets? Since then?
Some of them I've been knew about, some of them I didn't. I'm just not able to pay for the tickets.
Let me see this.
I could tell you the exact date that I started paying on them. It was this week though.
Okay, December the 14th. That's next week, next Tuesday at 8:30 a.m.
I appreciate you so much, Your Honor.
You're very
Hey,
welcome.
You say
Okay.
December the 14th, right?
December the 14th, that's next Tuesday, okay?
I appreciate you so much.
You are very welcome. Have these tickets paid. That's what I want you to do, okay?
I will, Your Honor.
All right,
All
December
right.
14th, 21, and we'll actually put you on the docket. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you so much.
All right, have a good day. Ready? They told me how to pronounce your name. Yoti. Yeah. Okay. Mr. Wyrick, just so you know, I have Mr. Piatti from Probation Services in the courtroom with me as well for your matter, okay?
Okay.
Mr. White, you can unmute yourself.
All right.
This is the matter of people versus David White. This is seat ticket 808003. One count of operating while visibly impaired. Appearances for the record, starting with, Mr. Skiati in my courtroom.
Judge Ken Sciatti, the probation officer here at the court, I'm filling in for the officer of record. His name is James Jodas.
And Mr. Wyrick, can you state your name for the record, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the sign of Court Jermaine Wyrick. My P number is 54352 on behalf of Mr. White, who is present here on Zoom and consents to these proceedings being conducted via Zoom.
All right, and Mr. White, can you state your name for the record?
David Timothy White.
This is the date and time set, I believe, for a review. In this particular matter, how are we proceeding, or can you give some information, Mr. Sciatti, Officer Sciatti?
Sure, Judge. This defendant was originally placed on probation on June 7th of 2021. He was placed on probation for 1 year. I am proud to say that halfway in his term, the defendant has complied with all the conditions set forth what the court ordered. He's paid all his monies. He done all his classes and screens have been negative. I also checked for any new offenses for the Secretary of State in case he picked up any subsequent offenses, and he has not. There is a balance, I must point out, of $120. We're asking that that balance be waived because our lab is closed, and it's been closed throughout the 6 months that he's been on probation. He was assessed $120 for our lab, and he had to pay monies at a private place. Therefore, rare, but I am asking for those fees to be waived because after all, he didn't utilize our lab here. And that's $120. That's the only thing he has left. So therefore, Judge, since he made it past the halfway point and due to his history, I'm recommending the case.
All right, thank you. Do you have anything to say, Mr. Wyrick?
No, we appreciate that. On his own initiative, I would just remind the court that he participated in an outside program as well called Pounds Place Substance Abuse Counseling. As the probation officer just said, he had a stellar record. He's actually 64 years of age, and this is his first contact and has always been a hardworking, law-abiding citizen. So we would ask that you
Wait,
comply.
stop watching TV. You're in court. I can see you.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, they're over here advocating on your behalf for me to let you out of probation early, and I see you as your attorney is talking. Turn your eyes to the side to watch the TV. You want to watch the TV instead for a little bit longer?
No, ma'am.
You better have a good explanation when I come to you about what you've learned about this incident. Sorry, Mr. Wyrick, you can continue.
We would just ask that you comply with the recommendation, Your Honor. Mr. White is 61 years of age. He's been married for 24 years. He was a CDL driver for decades. He got a CDL in actually 1984 and held it until 2019. He's a man of faith. He goes to Second Ebenezer Church. He graduated from Northwestern High School in 1977. So he's a Detroit born and raised, Your Honor.
Hey, Mr. White, they're asking me to release you early. Why should I release you early from probation?
Like you said, I'm a law-abiding citizen, and he got a few things wrong. I went to Northern High School, and I'm 62, and I ain't never been in trouble before, and I don't drink no more.
What did you learn from this incident? This was trouble. Listen, I take drunk
I
driving
learned not
very
to drive.
serious.
I learned not to drive under the influence for sure. Through mothers of drunk driving taught me a lot. You could change things could change in an instant. You know, I was lucky I didn't kill nobody. You know, so.
Yeah, and that's one of the biggest things, Mr. White, is that you didn't end up in a situation where you killed anybody. Because the person who's drunk rarely ever dies, but they always take somebody else's life. And I hope you got to hear through that panel how traumatic that is for those individuals when they lose somebody on an instant, not of any fault of their own, right?
Right. Well, I learned that, and it ain't gonna happen no more.
Mr. White, 'cause if it does, guess what, Judge? You get to come see him, Wayne, and in Detroit.
You
Absolutely.
ain't worried about that. That ain't gonna happen.
Okay, Mr. White. All right, based on the recommendations of Mr. Skiati and based on the recommendation from Mr. Wyrick, the court is going to close out this matter. I am going to waive the $120 cost that was associated with the lab because you used another lab. Mr. White, stay on the straight and narrow. Make sure that you don't let this happen ever again, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, there's nothing further. This does conclude this hearing. Thank you so much for your time this morning and good luck to you, sir, okay?
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you, Your Honor.
welcome. You're welcome. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Judge. Good seeing you.
Good seeing you too. Thank you. All right, Mr. White, you have a happy holiday, okay? Be careful.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Mr. Potts, you're ready on Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, I spoke with prosecutor Gillis. He said he was, I don't know if he updated the file yet.
I did.
He did.
Oh, okay, yes. Then I am ready.
Okay, and what about you, Mr. McNeil?
I am ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wallen, you should have some offers. Yep, you can go, you can start going into the room whenever you want to. Yep, just exit out of me and go ahead. What did you say, Mr. McNeil? I'm sorry, I zoned out.
I am ready, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. Now, Mr. Potts, you know you may have to go in there and get your client. I'm gonna try and get him out, but you may have to get him to go back in there and get him to come out.
I can do that right now, Your Honor.
Yeah, because he was having a little struggle, which I understand, but you may have to go tell him how to get out, okay? And then I'll try and get Mr. Young and.
Guess my directions. Oh, there we go.
Okay, that's it.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. This is the matter of the people versus Philip Wright. This is ticket number. Okay, sir. This is ticket number P 1190333. One count drove while license suspended. One count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. One count no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Coleman Potts, P7607, on behalf of Mr. Wright, who appears by Zoom. Mr. Wright, please state your name for the record, sir.
Philip Marvin Wright.
Your Honor, today, Dane Tom set for pretrial in this matter. There's a recommendation that all these matters be dismissed. Ask the court to adopt the recommendation.
At this time, the court is in receipt of the recommendation for dismissal, so the court will do such at this time and dismiss these matters without prejudice. Mr. Wright, make sure you keep all your documentation up to date, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day. Thank you, Madam Clerk.
Leave my
Mr. James Williams? keeps going in and out, so he may not have good internet service. Mr. Robert Young, you can unmute yourself, sir. This is the matter of the people versus Robert Young. This is UT 606-86321, one count of disorderly conduct. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brandon McNeil, P number 81300, appearing on behalf of Mr. Robert Young, who appears via Zoom and consents to this matter proceeding via Zoom. Mr. Young, please state your name.
Robert Young.
And Your Honor, you have apprised me of the people's offer. I have had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Young. By way of background, I did recently just receive an extensive amount of body camera footage. So at this time, Your Honor, I'd be asking for the court to set a final pretrial order so that Mr. Young and I can review the body camera footage before making a decision about the offer, Your Honor.
Absolutely. I will set this for a pretrial. We'll give you until March the 1st of 2022. Be time to review everything.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm gonna set this for a final pretrial on March the 1st, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. I'm gonna set his bond at $0 person. Okay,
Thank
Mr. Young, that's gonna be
Okay.
your next court date, okay? He's gonna talk to you about it, and then you'll make a decision on that day, whether or not you wanna take the offer or whether or not you wanna have a trial, bench, or jury, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. If there's nothing further, this concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, have a good day. Mr. James Williams, you can unmute yourself, sir.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine, thank you, sir. All right, you ready? This is the matter of the people versus James Williams. This is U-Ticket 606-86221, one count of disorderly conduct. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brandon McNeil, P number 81300, appearing on behalf of Mr. James Williams, who is appearing via Zoom and consents to this matter proceeding via Zoom. Mr. Williams, please state your name for the record.
James Williams.
Your Honor, this was the date and time set for a pretrial, and we have been apprised of the people's offer. Just like Mr. Young, I did receive a extensive amount of body camera footage. So we asked that this court set a final pretrial to allow Mr. Williams and I to review that body camera footage before making a decision on that offer.
All right. And Mr. Williams, is that how you want to proceed today as well, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I'm gonna set this matter for a pretrial on that same date, Mr. McNeil, Attorney McNeil, of March the 1st of 2022 at 8:30 a.m. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal, okay, sir? You'll come back that date and decide whether or not you want to take the offer or whether or not you want to have a trial, bench, or jury, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you.
you're welcome. You're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. We'll see you back March the 1st, 2022.
All right.
All right, thank you all. Have a good day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Attorney McNeil, for your patience this morning.
Thank you, Judge. Have a nice day, everyone.
Everything cool?
Yes, everything's fine, so you can log off. We'll see. I'm gonna talk to her. It's okay though, because we can't have her in this one. Miss Wilson, India Wilson.
Yes.
Ma'am, you're actually scheduled for this afternoon.
Judge, she's scheduled for 8:30.
You said what?
Hold on, 30. On the second page.
Were you scheduled for both the morning and the afternoon? Do you
Hold on.
know?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
What's your middle initial?
It's Christina Shamar.
Okay, all right, you're good. You can go back. It's okay. You can go back. We had some different India Wilsons on the thing. So go back into that breakout room. You know how to get back in there, ma'am?
Yes, I was just making sure y'all didn't miss me because I've been sitting there for like an hour.
Yep, nope. I was gonna say, we got a lot of people up. Just hold tight with us this morning.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Yes, Ms. Wilson? Oh, she went back in. I was gonna tell her that you might be in there for another hour, because I told you to be in there for 2 hours. Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay, no. Why is that? Omar. And Jacqueline White.
Jacqueline White signed on. When we went for it.
Okay. Jacqueline White.
Sorry, good morning, Your Honor.
Good
My
morning.
laptop's dying.
Why you were late to court this morning?
I honestly had to take my dad to work, and I thought my appointment time was at 1 o'clock until I just came back and looked at the time. So I was hoping. Sorry about that.
Wilson must have signed up, because I don't see the breakout room.
Okay, we can put it back in there. Okay, Ms. White, we're gonna put you into something called a breakout room. You're gonna see what number breakout room you are, so that lets you know how many people we have in court today. That means you have to be patient, okay? We haven't forgotten about you. I promise I'm not gonna sign off or leave you in the court. But you're gonna be in there by yourself. Just be patient with us today. We have one attorney to talk to all you folks today, okay, Ms. White?
All right, I'm sorry for my tardiness.
It's okay, I won't hold it against you, don't worry, I'm not that type of person. I was just asking, I like to see if people gonna be honest and tell me why they late.
Yeah, I
Okay,
will.
I see technology and stuff. Okay, Ms. White, I'm gonna put you, I'm gonna, my parents. are killing
I'm about
me
to
right
click
now.
it.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in, uh-oh. What room did you put her in? Yeah.
4.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
All right. Omari Williams, you signed in, did you get logged off by accident?
Yep, I got logged off by accident.
Okay, it's okay. All right, I'm gonna put you back in the room, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna go in room 5. Thank you.
Madam Clerk, are you there?
Yes.
Just to give you a heads up, I am ready on Weaver, D. Weaver, Woodley, Whitfield, Walker, and Wilkerson. And is Mr. Gillis there?
No, he stepped out, and I'm waiting on an offer for a winter wage. That should be the last offer.
Okay,
The judge has the rest of the file.
oh, okay. All right.
So you should have all the offers, but for winter wage.
Actually, I don't have off all the offers. Are you still there, Madam Clerk? Madam Clerk? Madam Clerk? Madam Clerk? Mary?
Mr. Wallen, can you hear me?
Yes, is this Mary?
Okay. Now, this is the court reporter.
Oh,
The clerk stepped out for a moment. And
okay,
I didn't have the device to take us off mute, so I
okay,
could hear you, but you couldn't hear me.
yes,
She'll be right back.
okay, I'm missing quite a few offers.
Okay, all right, she'll be right back. She just had to step out for a moment. Okay, here she is. Okay. It was on mute, and I couldn't say anything. Oh, I'm sorry. He said he's missing quite a few offers. Oh.
Sorry.
Who offers don't you have?
And this might not be an exhaustive list. I'm having a hard time flashing back and forth. R. Winfrey, J. Watkins.
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, look at your email. See if those are the ones you're missing.
I'm looking at my, and the new ones haven't shown, wait.
I just
That's-
sent one over this now.
That's the docket. That's the run. Okay, I am in for it. Oh, hallelujah, they're all on one. Thank you.
You're
This
welcome.
going back and forth was killing me. Okay, now I can.
Make sure that's all the ones you're missing. If I need to sing you some more, I will.
I'll let you know once I get a little here.
I wonder what it means by going back and forth is killing him.
Excuse me.
Yes,
Don't I supposed to be in breakout room 19?
correct.
Okay, do it supposed to be someone in there with me?
Would you like to address it?
Or do it just supposed to be me by myself? Cause someone else is on there with me.
Someone
And
keep
number
coming into
19.
your room with you?
Yeah, somebody in my breakout room me, but they don't look like no lawyer or nothing.
And it shouldn't be anybody else. Do you remember what they look like?
They
Mr.
named
Shaw?
Deshaun
Yep,
Waver.
okay. Thank you for telling me that, ma'am. It is just supposed to be you in that room. Let me get the shine out here who's going from room to room. Thank you. You go
Okay,
back in there. Supposed to do, ma'am.
okay, thank you.
Want me to go in?
We're gonna get Mr. Weaver out here.
Okay.
He gonna laugh today. Mr. Weaver. Mr. Weaver,
Yes.
why is it that you're going from room to room?
Yeah, I was trying to get back on where I needed to be at.
Why did you move
I
from your room?
push help and everything else. I'm just trying to make sure I'm still in here. I don't want to sleep and everything else.
Oh, okay, so you decided to move from room to room, even though we explained to you to please stay in your room.
I didn't realize this all what it's doing. This I don't be on here like this, man.
I don't know if he tried to come in there and talk to you, so hold tight. We'll do you at the end. Hold on. Mr. Williams, what was your original date that you were supposed to be here for?
Well, I already had a court date. It was in October, and I went to that, and I had plead guilty for the ticket, and it said you guys we scheduled a date for December, somewhere in December, to pay the ticket off, and I never. And I called back up here, and they told me that it wasn't scheduled for December. It was still scheduled for October.
You plan on all your tickets at that time, sir?
What'd you say?
Did you plead on all your tickets at that time?
I only had one ticket.
You got just one ticket? Let me look and find out what happened, okay? How much time do you need to pay it, Mr. Williams? Because you're not on my docket today. How much time do you, Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
How much additional time do you need to pay it?
2 weeks.
Okay. I give you till January the 6th of 2022 to have that paid. Is that enough time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you already pledged. I'm gonna just put them in the computer system and make sure we take out any late fees, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mr.
Yep.
Williams. Sorry about that. Thank you for
Thank you.
holding for me. Okay, you can log off.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Madam Clerk,
There you go.
Yes.
Madam Clerk, I noticed, and correct me please if I'm wrong, that Winter Wade is not on the docket for today?
No, she is not.
Well, that's at least good. Okay. There is an offer, but I don't know if it's good, bad, or indifferent because I can't, I don't know what they are.
Okay. Her first ticket is failed to stop at a stop sign or stop street. No. Pedestrian disorderly.
Possession of what, Your Honor?
Hold on a minute.
Thank you.
This is pedestrian disobey officer signal.
Okay.
And then road while license suspended. It's 3 tickets. So what
Right.
they're asking her to do is to plead to the pedestrian disorder officer signal.
Okay, so yeah,
And then the other 2 tickets
I can
will
add
be
them, yeah.
dismissed.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Okay, Your Honor,
Yes.
I believe that I am pretty much ready. Is Mr. Gillis there?
He stepped out for a moment. What do you have
Okay.
questions on? Get some of these folks out.
Yeah, if we could perhaps start, and that way I can clear some of these folks out. And I'm not sure who I'm not sure who I haven't talked to. I've got my notes, but they're,
Okay, tell me who you have talked to.
I've talked, ready to go are D. Weaver, K. Woodley, A. Whitfield, Brian Walker, Jay Wilkerson, R. Winfrey, Jay Watkins, I. Wilson, Winter Wade, and R. White, Raheem White.
Hello? Cleaning up the walls and shit. Oh, we can hear whoever that is in your place, Miss Wade. You might want to tell them to be quiet. India Wilson. Raheem White. What about Ayana Winfield? Have you talked to her yet?
Yana Winfield.
Hello?
Okay. Go on mute.
I did not talk to Ms. I. Winfield, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'm not. Oh, Whitfield, Ayona Whitfield. I did talk to her.
Okay.
Oh, I'm here. Oh.
All right, I'll start with these folks who are actually in.
Yes,
here.
please.
Okay. India Wilson.
Yes.
I'm gonna handle your matter. It looks like you're at work, ma'am.
Huh?
I said, I'm gonna handle your matter, okay?
Okay.
All right. This is the matter of the people versus India Wilson. This is ticket number P11935529. One count no insurance misdemeanor. One count failed to stop at a stop sign. Also calling ticket number P1193382. One count improper plate. One count drove while license not valid or improper license. One count drive a registered or untitled vehicle. Also calling ticket number P1210144. One count failed to display a valid operator's license, not a person. One count improper plates. One count drive a registered or untitled vehicle. Also calling case number P1210173. One count no insurance misdemeanor. One count defective brake lights. One count dirty or obscure improper display plate. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, my name's Philip X. Walling, representing India Wilson.
And Ms. Wilson, can you state your name for the record, please?
India Wilson.
Your Honor, I've discussed this matter. My client will be tendering a plea of guilty pursuant to the people's recommendation to, I believe, 3 counts of improper plate, Your Honor. And the balance of the tickets to be dismissed.
Is that how you want to proceed today, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, if so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down there. Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yeah.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
All right, what did you say?
I said, by taking this plea today, you have a right to have a trial. By taking this plea today, you're going to give up that right to have a trial, either bench or jury. You're going to give that up today? Is that how you want to move forward?
Okay.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Wilson, I want to take you back to the date of June the 5th of 2021. Were you in the area of Minot and Orange Line Streets in the city of Detroit driving a 2004 GMC vehicle?
Yes.
And while you're driving that vehicle, did it have improper plates on it?
Yeah, maybe. Okay, yeah.
No, it's not to satisfy me. Listen, when you do stuff like that, all that means is that all these tickets just have to keep going and we have to have a bench or a jury trial. So if you
Okay.
unsure,
Well, yeah, they had improper plates, but I also had my driver's license, and the police officer didn't believe me and wrote me all them tickets.
well, the cop failed to display is being dismissed, okay?
Okay.
So that's one you don't have to worry about. And then, did you drive? Is the vehicle registered at the time?
Yes, but I actually had an appointment at the Secretary of State the next day, and I explained that to the police officer. He did not care. He still wrote me the tickets. So before I could actually get the vehicle registered, I got all of that happen.
Allow me, please, Your Honor. You were driving?
Yeah.
Can't drive an unregistered vehicle.
Okay, I get it. I got the tickets for him, but I still got my vehicle registered the next day.
Thank you.
I got my license and I got my insurance and all of that stuff.
Can you show it to me?
Huh?
I said, do you have all that with you right now?
I do.
Can I see it, please?
Yes. Because I just came to court last month on October the 29th, and I showed you the same paperwork and everything, but I got it right here. Okay, I got ooh. Okay, here got my license. Right here.
Wow. That count is gonna be dismissed. So anyway, so let me see the registration.
I got the insurance for my vehicle. Because I don't have that Tahoe. I actually have a 2004 Chevy Equinox truck right now. So hold on. I don't even know what I just did. So let me get the information from my state. I'm trying to find my registration. Give me 1 second.
All right, Ms. Wilson, while you're trying to do that, I'm gonna do another matter. So find
Okay.
that stuff, and then I'll try and figure out and get them back, because, there's some other.
So
tickets
what do you
that-
get my registration and my insurance, right?
Yeah, but then you have some tickets about not failing to stop at stop signs and stuff like that, so now I gotta figure out how I can handle those cases. So I have to call the prosecutor back to see if I can do anything with those. I can usually take care of the paper cases if you got new stuff, but know this, man, even if you're getting the stuff the next day, if it's not registered, they can give you a ticket, okay?
Okay, he told me that, but he also told me that when I explained it to the police, he told me to just go ahead and get it registered. And when I came to court, he was gonna throw it all out. And so that's exactly what I did. But I got my registration to my new car because I have a brand new car. Like I don't even have a Yukon no more.
Okay, all right, so find that so I can move on to do somebody else, okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. Winter Wade,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, I'm gonna call you Maddie next, okay?
Okay.
These are the matters of people versus Winter Wade. This is ticket number SP 10777838, count 1, pedestrian disobeyed officer signal. Ticket number SP 11936411, drove while license suspended. Ticket number SP 11936411, count 2, stop street or intersection, failed to stop. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Philip X. Walling, representing Winter Wade. State your name, please, ma'am.
Hi, I'm Winter Wade.
Your Honor, I've discussed this matter with Ms. Wade and the court since she is not on the docket today. And she is going to take the people's offer to disobeying a police officer's pedestrian order.
Is that right, Ms. Wade?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No, they did not.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, I am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty, man?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
I do.
Understanding all of that, you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Wade, I want to take you back to the date of May the 5th of 2020. Were you at that time driving a 2010 Chevy vehicle in the area of Burnett and Tyron Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you fail to disobey an officer's signal to you at some point in time?
I do not recall that.
Was it a pedestrian signal that you failed to disobey?
Right. That so to my understanding, I would have been walking. I don't recall having any altercations with an officer while being a pedestrian.
Guess we got to set them for trial, Judge.
Okay. All right. Ms. Wade, would you like a bench or a jury trial? A bench trial is a trial before myself as the trier and the finder of fact. Based on the information presented, I would make a decision. A jury trial is one where you have 6 citizens of the city of Detroit come together and they decide based on the information how they want to proceed. If they
I prefer a bench trial.
Okay. All right, Ms. Wade. I'm going to give you a bench trial on the date of April the 1st, 2022. It's going to be set at 9 a.m. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll see you then.
Okay.
Ayona Whitfield, did she ever come in? Miss Whitfield,
Ayona, yes, I did talk to her.
I got her stuck in another. Come on, never mind. Ryan Whitfree, I'll do your name.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. These are the matters of the people versus Ryan Winfrey. This is ticket number 731976. One count driving while license suspended. Ticket number 263920. One count license expired. One count no insurance. That, name for the record, please, starting with counsel.
Your Honor, my name's Philip Walling, representing Ryan Winfrey. State your name, please, sir.
Ryan Winfrey.
Your Honor, there is only one ticket on the docket. I do believe that the people's offer reflects the other matters before the court. But my client was willing at this time to tender a plea to the amended charge of improper plates.
Is that right, sir?
That's correct, Your Honor.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of that, you still want to move forward today, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I want to take your attention back to the date of November the 24th of 2017. Were you at that time driving a 2008 Mitsubishi, my bad, in the area of Martin Luther King and Grand River in the city of Detroit?
Yes, Your Honor.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did you not have any insurance on it?
No, I did not.
Satisfied, attorney?
I am.
In the court, is there stipulation for probable cause and the remaining counts to be dismissed?
There is.
So at this time, the court is going to accept the plea to the amended charge of improper plates and dismiss the remaining counts. Okay. I was trying to find out, I had another ticket in here, Mr. Winfrey, that you were supposed to do some community service on and you never did, so I'm trying to figure out what happened with that. That's currently in warrant status. It's ticket number 115683591. I'm just simply gonna take it out of warrant status so that you won't have any warrants. You need to pay that ticket though. I'm gonna assess a fine today in the amount of $200. How long do you need to pay that? 30 or 60 days?
60 days, Your Honor.
Okay. When it says to be paid no later than February the 7th of 2022, okay?
May I ask
Okay.
a question, please, Your Honor? Does that $200 include any reinstatement fees?
It is not. So if you have any reinstatement fees, those are separate from my fine today.
And Your Honor, does that take into account the ticket you took out of warrant status?
It does not. So whatever fees are on that warrant status ticket, because you were originally given community service and you failed to do that, so they assess fines and costs, you're gonna have to pay that additionally as well.
And what are the fines and costs on that, Your Honor?
I don't know. I don't have that information. Let me see if it's on the sheet. Looks like it's about $266.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. There's nothing further. That concludes this hearing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Kirk Woodley,
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, these are the matters of the people versus Kirk Woodley. This is ticket 39330217, one count violation of the city marijuana code. Ticket number 173337702, one count no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number 173464131, one count drove while license suspended. Ticket number 173464133, one count no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number 173510221, no operator's license on person. Ticket number 173808601, one count drove while license suspended. Also calling tickets number P790075, one count driver's license never acquired, one count driver unregistered or untitled vehicle, one count no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number P560429, one count drove while license not valid or improper license, one count supply false information and or ID to police officer. Case number 17333. All right, God. Case number 173337770, count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Also, count 3 of that same ticket is driver's license expired. And ticket 173464113, count 2, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, my name's Philip Walling, representing Mr. Woodley. State your name, sir.
Kirk Woodley.
Your Honor, there is a recommendation that if the court accepts Mr. Woodley's plea to 3 counts of amended to improper plate, the balance of the tickets will be dismissed. That's what my client wishes to do. I have a very brief statement before the court imposes sentence.
Okay. Is that how you want to proceed, sir?
Yes.
So please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of May 14th of 2018. At that time, were you driving a Nissan vehicle in the area of Ardmore and Intervale Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
While you're driving that vehicle, did you never acquire your driver's license?
I had my driver's license before, but at the time they were suspended.
Okay. Did you not have insurance on the vehicle?
No, I don't think so. No, I didn't.
The driver's license was suspended at the time. Okay. On the date of February the 20th of 2016, were you driving at that time a Chrysler vehicle in the area of Randolph and Monroe Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, I was.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was your license not valid at that time? Your driver's license was not valid at that time?
I'm not sure, it was so long ago, but maybe they had just got suspended. I'm not sure. I think maybe they had just got suspended.
Gotta move around.
My phone's about to die. I can't hear anything. I can hear it now. Can I?
Can you hear us? No.
Yes, I can hear you now.
I know you can hear me now. I had to take a personal moment because I asked for yes or no answers, and those weren't really yes or no answers, and so now I'm frustrated because it was a lot of, I don't know, maybe so, could possibly be, and those aren't pleas. So now I'm frustrated because it's almost noon, and that wasn't really a clear-cut answer to anything, Mr. Woodley. So would you like to have a bench or a jury trial in this matter?
I didn't want to have a trial. No, my license was suspended.
Are you sure your license was suspended?
Yeah.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
There's stipulation for probable cause and the remaining counts to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charges of improper plates on ticket ending in 075 counts 1 and count 3, and also going to enter amended plates, improper plates on ticket ending in 429.
Your Honor, my client wanted you to know that he was jailed because of these tickets from March the 5th to March the 9th of 2020.
What were those dates?
March the 5th of 2020 to March the 9th of 2020. 4 days.
All right. Begrudgingly, only because you have so many tickets, Mr. Woodley, and you were so, okay. The court is going to give you time served on these tickets. You're all set, sir. There's probably gonna be reinstatement fees on each one of these tickets. You'll have to pay those in order to apply to get your license back. But on the 2 tickets today, I am going to assess jail time served, okay?
Okay.
All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I can leave?
Yes, you can.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Ms. Wilson? India Wilson? Brown Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna call your matter, okay?
Your Honor, I needed to speak to Mr. Gillis regarding Mr. Williams. Hello, John.
Hey, Phil, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. Mr. Williams, he's the fellow you offered a delayed sentence to on a firearm issue, a
Yeah.
1-year delayed sentence. If he pays the money early, are you willing to close it early?
Not on a firearm issue, no.
Okay. The other question, are we in a private situation?
Here, we can go into breakout room 1. It looks like I just got an
All right,
invitation.
let's do that.
Mr. White? Mr.
Yes,
White,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
is there a reason you came back to the courtroom?
Yes, ma'am. It said that you invited me.
Yeah, I told him to come back.
Oh, I
I told him to come back. Yeah,
Oh.
thank you.
Okay. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
ma'am.
Are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor. Actually, if I could speak to, you had asked, I needed to talk to, Mr. Gillis regarding Devron Williams. If I could just have a brief moment, we will be ready on Mr. Williams.
Okay. We need to go back to a breakout room, or you just need to talk to him via, how you need to do it?
It probably would be more appropriate in the breakout room, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll put you both in the breakout room.
Thanks.
Mr. Williams, are you able to go back to that breakout room number 6? Not you, Mr. Gillis.
How would I do that? Would you send me like an invite or anything, or?
Okay, I'm gonna send you to room 2. Go to room 2. Did you get that invite?
No, ma'am.
I just sent it to you. Do you see it?
No, ma'am, I don't.
I'll put you in room 3. Maybe you can get that. Do you see that one now?
No, ma'am, I did not get an invite.
Did you tap your screen? Does it say join breakout room anywhere?
No, ma'am.
What about now?
No, ma'am. Do I have to be on a certain screen? I see 4 pictures. I see you, the prosecutor, and
Tap at the bottom. What does it say at the bottom of your screen when you tap it?
it says mute, stop video, share content, play, participate, and more.
Okay. Click on more.
It says chat, meeting setting, minimize meeting, background and filter, disconnect audio, right, raise hand, cancel.
Mr. Williams, I would say the breakout room icon should be somewhere on your screen, like the video part of the screen, not necessarily at the bottom.
I got it the first time when you guys had sent me to the breakout room. It had popped up on the screen, but there's nothing popping up, and there's nothing saying anything about breakout room.
What about now?
No, ma'am. It's just the same screen.
Can you swipe to your left, please, and see if it's any additional thing?
Yes, ma'am. Now it's the main screen with you just on there. That's the first screen that I have available. The second screen is all 4 of us, and it's me, you, the prosecutor, and the my attorney.
Well, I can get you back in the breakout room, so you might have to hold tight. I might have to close them and then open them back up. So I'll pass over your matter for right now. Mr. Williams, you want to try hanging up and calling back in and seeing if we can get you into a breakout room while I continue on this circuit? And that may be able to.
Alrighty.
Okay, call right back.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Ms. Wilson?
Yes, my phone went dead.
I figured as much. The offer is now, they're gonna dismiss all the tickets that have to deal with you having any paper issues, but there is that ticket about failing to stop for a signal. And they're amending that to improper blockading, which is a civil infraction with no point.
Okay.
Want to take advantage of that?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna recall these matters then. You ready? Yes. Recalling the matters of the people versus India Wilson. These matters have already gone onto the record. We were in the midst of beginning to take pleas in these matters. And then Ms. Wilson brought to my attention that she had proper paper for it. Appearances for the record started with counsel, please.
Bill Walling representing India Wilson.
And Ms. Wilson, please state your name for the record.
India Wilson.
All right. With that said, Ms. Wilson has provided proper paperwork for most of these counts and these tickets, with the exception of one which has to deal with her actual driving that day. The city is willing to amend it to a civil infraction of blockading. You want to take advantage of that today, Ms. Wilson?
Yes.
All right. I've already sworn you in. You're still under oath at this point in time. And since it's a civil infraction, I'm going to read from the ticket to establish a factual basis that on April the 28th of 2021, in the area of West Chicago and Birch Streets in the city of Detroit, and Ms. Wilson did block traffic by failing to stop for a stop sign. Satisfied, attorney?
Yes.
And the court is satisfied as well. Is there stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the count of blockading and dismiss all the remaining counts that were stated on the record previously today. Ms. Wilson, there is a civil infraction fine with that. That's $175. Because it's a civil infraction, you only have 14 days to pay that. So it's due
Okay.
on 12/20/2021. Okay?
Okay.
Right. If there's nothing further, that does conclude this hearing. I hope this takes care of all of your tickets, Ms. Wilson. The remaining tickets were dismissed. That all dealt with you getting your insurance and having all the proper information. This was the last one left, hopefully, okay?
So you still need to see my registration and insurance?
No, we got it all.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Am I all set?
You're all set, ma'am.
Okay, thank you guys, and you guys have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Okay. All right, Attorney Whaling, I'm gonna put you into room 3 with Devron Williams, okay?
With who, Your Honor?
Mr.
Oh,
Williams,
Devron.
sign off and sign back on so that he
Yep.
can give it more. Okay.
Yep, I'll be right out in a second, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Watkins?
Yes, Your
I
Honor.
don't want to see you yet. I'm sorry, it's going a little long today.
It's okay, Your Honor. I have patience.
Okay, so I know you were looking for help. I know no one's been in there to talk to you. We're still on, so,
Oh, everything's okay. I just wanted, I didn't miss out on getting my name called.
no, you did not, sir. Okay, are you
Okay.
able to join that room for me, sir?
Oh, you said I'm able to join the courtroom?
No, are you able to rejoin the courtroom, right? I mean,
Yeah.
rejoin that, as you would. Go ahead and go back to that room for me, okay?
Okay, okay.
I'm sorry, hold tight. I haven't forgotten about you. I know it's been a super long time. I have
It's
not
okay.
forgotten. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Judge.
Judge,
Yes.
could you read off the ticket to me exactly in the narrative, what Mr. Williams is charged with?
It says violation of park firearm ordinance. Above defendant was open carrying pistol at the park. Pistol Glock 19 Series XGB 001.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
I believe he's came back into the room, Judge.
Okay, are we ready on this matter?
Yeah, you can bring him in.
Mr. Williams, are you back in the courtroom, Jeff? That's Ron? That's Ron? Recalling the matter of versus Deborah Williams, ticket 6020721. Violation of park firearms ordinance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, my name's Philip Walling, representing Devron Williams. State your name, please, sir.
Devron Williams.
Now, in answer to your question, Mr. Williams, you are charged with open carry in a public park, which is a violation of the City of Detroit firearm ordinance. Now, based upon that information, how do you wish to proceed today?
Guilty.
Your Honor, I believe, grudgingly albeit, but I believe my client wants to tender a plea pursuant to the people's offer of guilty as charged with a delayed sentence of 12 months.
Is that how you want to proceed today, Mr. Williams?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If so, please raise your right hand. Mr. Williams, if you want some time to think about it, I can do what's called a pre-trial, and then that gives you a little bit of time to think about it. I don't want you to do something that you don't want to do.
That'll be great, Your Honor, please.
Okay, how about I give you a pre-trial and, It won't be until after the holidays. Will that give you enough time, Mr. Williams, to think about it?
Yes, ma'am, that'll be great.
Okay. Can you come back? I'm gonna set this matter for a pretrial on January 20th. Okay, January 20th, 2022. I'm gonna set it at 8:30 a.m. And then at that time, you can tell me whether or not you want to take the plea. The offer will remain open, or if you want to have a jury or bench trial. How about that, Mr. Williams?
Okay, thank you.
All right, I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal for the meantime. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
Lakeisha Wimberly.
Oh, yes.
All right. This matter? You ready? This is the matter of people versus Lakeisha Wimberly. This is U ticket 4686521. One count of entering a vacant dwelling without permission. Appearances for the record, please, starting with counsel.
Your Honor, my name is Philip X. Walling, representing Lakeisha Wimberly. State your name, please, ma'am.
Lakeisha Wimberly.
Today's the date and time set for an arraignment, Your Honor. I'd urge the court to recall any warrants. We're going to ask the court to continue her not guilty plea and set this matter for a bench trial via Zoom.
At this time, the court is going to recall any bench warrants that may be out there and enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. Ms. Wimberly, could you please raise your right hand for me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, girl.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You put your hand down. Ms. Wimberly, you had an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights.
Yes.
He's informing me that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of the facts in this particular matter. If that's how you want to proceed.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna set this matter for a bench trial on the date of April the 1st, 2022. It's gonna be at 9 a.m. It is gonna be via Zoom, so the same way you log on today is gonna be the same way you come in on April the 1st of next year. Set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing, okay? We'll see you back then, April the 1st of 2022, okay?
April the 4th or 1st?
First.
Okay.
April 1. I said the 4th the first time I messed up. It's April 1st.
Okay.
Okay, all right. You're all set, Ms. Wimberly.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Raheem White, I know you have a different last name too.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Can you sit up for me, sir, though? Thank you so
Yes,
much.
ma'am.
These are the matters of the people versus Raheem White. This is case number SP 1140752. Count 1, failed to use a seatbelt assembly system. Ticket number SP 1141791. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 11741561. 1 count defective or missing equipment. Ticket number SP 11741562. No insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1140752. Failed to signal or turn or leaving curb. Ticket number SP 1140753. 1 count of no valid registration certificate. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
My name is Philip Walling, representing Raheem White.
Can you state your name for the record, please, sir?
Raheem White.
As the court is aware, there's only one ticket that's on the docket today. This is as good a time as any to put on the record this is a recurring theme that I'm running into, Your Honor. And it puts certainly the defense counsel and whoever the defendant happens to be, if the docket doesn't match the charge and the plea is something different than that. I believe we're ready to proceed today. My client will plead pursuant to the recommendation to 1 count of improper plate, and I believe the balance of the tickets are to be dismissed.
It's 1 count improper plate, 1 count blockading. And what we end up doing, and I'm sorry, I thought all of the house councils had access to our JIS system so that they could be able to access the rest of the tickets. I try and stop him from coming back on multiple occasions because he has tickets further out or tickets in warrant status that we try and pull so that he only has to come back to court once as opposed to multiple times. And so I wasn't aware that everybody didn't have access to that system. So I'll make sure that when we do that, we kind of try and think of how we can inform those who don't have access to the system. Mr. White, did you want to take advantage of the offer today? Today's offer will allow you to plead to 1 count blockading, 1 count improper plates, and the rest of your tickets will be taken out of default and put and dismissed. You want to do that today?
All of my tickets?
Just the tickets I just called on the docket for today. If you have additional tickets, these should be the tickets that are open right now and outstanding, and we'll take care of them today. If you have any old tickets that are already out there with dispositions, I'm not gonna touch those at all.
Can you explain what blockade is? And why I was charged with that?
So you were originally charged with fail to signal or turn when leaving the curb. So what happens is that the city attorney decides that they will give you a lesser ticket or one that doesn't have points. So it won't hopefully affect your driving record. So the real ticket is that you failed to signal on turn or leaving curb. So you failed to do one of those things. That's the original ticket. So it's just a lesser or a ticket that won't necessarily impact you on your Secretary of State's record.
Yes, ma'am. May I say something?
No, I'm not really.
Concerning the turn?
Huh? If you wanna dispute this, there's this wonderful thing called a bench or a jury trial. And so if you are going to dispute any of this before you start speaking, that's fine. You don't have to plead to anything at all. You never do. What we can do is set this for a bench or a jury trial, and then you can allow the officers to appear and you can dispute it with them on that day at that time. Is that how you want to proceed, Mr. White?
I'm very sorry to hold it up, but the offer is take the 2 and cancel out the other ones you named.
I said, if you need time to think about it, I'm not gonna rush you. I wouldn't do that to you, Mr. White. I'm just telling you to speak because you'll start sharing information and then I'll have to force you if you wanted to move forward to have a jury trial instead of a bench trial. So I can't hear your arguments or else I won't be able to listen to it as a trier of fact. So you take your time to think about it. If you need additional time beyond today, I can set it for what's called a pre-trial, and you can come back at that time and then make the decision whether you want to plead or whether you want to have a bench or a jury trial.
Ma'am, I'll take the offer.
You sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. White, I'm gonna ask you a series of yes and no questions, and I need you to be able to answer them for me, okay? You can put your hand down.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
I did speak to attorney today about my case.
All right, did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No one threatened me or forced me anything.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
If accepting the offer that was given is pleading guilty, then yes, I plead guilty.
Okay. And Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty of this?
Well, I can't say I blockade or anything, but in terms of, sorry about that, I can hear you.
No, I said I'm gonna ask you if you failed to signal.
Um, since I swore to tell the truth, I did not fail to signal because the cop had passed me and I turned my signal on after he passed me.
Okay, so I'm gonna set this for a bench or a jury trial. Which one would you like, Mr. White? You can have a bench trial before myself as the trier and finder of fact, or you can have a jury trial, which is 6 people from the city of Detroit who will stand for this particular matter. How do you want to proceed?
I'd rather just, do I have to take one of those offers or could I just return to the regular original offer? So I can just pay a ticket.
You just basically told me it didn't happen, so I cannot take that plea. I can't have you plead guilty to something you say didn't happen. No.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
You shouldn't let people do that to you, and I'm not gonna do it as a judge.
And that's why you're the honorable.
Okay, so would you like a bench or a jury trial, sir?
Whichever trial I can get you, not the jury. So I believe that's the bench trial.
So it's gonna be a bench trial. I'm gonna set it for April the 1st of 2022. It's gonna be at 9 a.m. You're gonna zoom back in the same way you zoomed in today. Zoom back in that same day, the same way. And I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal on all of these tickets, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If there's nothing further, that does conclude this hearing. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Okay, and I know you have a different last name, but all these tickets are under this last name, okay? So when you sign back in, remember that, okay, Mr. White?
Yes, ma'am.
Have a good day.
You are as well.
All right, we still have Jacqueline White, Jasmine Wilkerson, Johnny Ray Watkins, Tamika Williams, and have you talked to Deshaun Weaver yet? I can't hear you.
I'm sorry, I muted myself. We're ready on Weaver, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Weaver, you can unmute yourself.
Yes.
All right, are you able to activate your camera? Okay. These are the matters of the people versus Deshaun Weaver. These are tickets number SP 1150066, count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive or registered an untitled vehicle. Also call it ticket number 2173555. 4, count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Philip X. Walling, representing Mr. Weaver. State your name, please, sir.
Deshaun Weaver.
Your Honor, the recommendation, if Mr. Weaver pleads on the last digits 066 count 3, that's a no registration ticket. The balance of the tickets to be dismissed. That's what Mr. Weaver wishes to do.
Is that right, Mr. Weaver?
Yes.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
I did.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
I understand.
Understanding all of that, you want to move forward still, Mr. Weaver?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of December the 30th of 2020. Were you at that time driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of in the city of Detroit? Were you driving a vehicle?
Yes. You know the area that I was in?
Unfortunately, this ticket does not have that on there. I do not. All right. Sometimes I'm giving paper tickets and they don't necessarily always state all the information on there. So I don't. So here's what you can do. We can adjourn it for a brief pre-trial so I can try and find out the area where this happened. I'm gonna get the actual paper tickets for you, or because I don't know where it happened. I'm so sorry.
Now, if I can ask a question, when you say I did have a Dodge. I don't have it no more, but I did have it, and the plate I didn't have the plate on there, but the car was. It was like everything else was legit about it, but I had just had the car. I just had the plates taken off from a previous ticket. So like it was my car was registered. It was everything was done right, but they had just taken the plate off.
If I may, Your Honor, you're charged on that ticket, sir, with no license, no insurance, no registration.
Okay.
Are you telling me you had all that paperwork at that time?
Sorry, that's not what I was saying. I was just.
That's the question I'm asking you, sir. Did you have all that paperwork at that time?
No, the only thing I had on me was just showing him that it was my vehicle, that it was proof of my vehicle and stuff. That's it.
You mean like a bill of sale?
I had the title and everything like that on me.
But you did not have a valid registration at that time, correct?
No, I don't think so, no.
Your Honor.
But I'm fine. I don't have to dig into, trying to find the street and all that stuff. I plead guilty. I'll just take whatever I gotta do now and get this over with.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
There is.
So at this time, the court is going to accept the plea to the drive unregistered untitled vehicle and dismiss the remaining counts on the record today. I want to assess a fine today, sir, in the amount of $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
60.
I'm going to give you until February the 7th of 2022. Is that going to be enough time, sir?
Yes, that'll be enough time.
Okay, all right. Hopefully by then, okay? If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing.
Okay. So that's all the tickets I have with 36 district. I have to check.
www.36districtcourt.org.
All right, thank you. Free to leave?
Yes, Kim.
All right, y'all have a great day.
You too, thank you.
Just to let you know, Judge, I am ready on Whitfield, Walker, Wilkerson, Watkins. Those four anyway.
Spoke to Johnny Watkins.
Yes.
He said, what about White? Jacqueline White?
No, Your Honor, I did not speak to Jacqueline White.
Tamika Williams.
I did not speak to Tamika Williams.
I'm gonna close all the rooms just to get everybody out because this one lady who's in there and I can't get her out. So, and then I'll put them back in.
Okay.
Ms. Whitfield, I called, I couldn't get you out, I'm sorry. So I had to close all the rooms to get you out. And then, let's see, Tamika Williams, I know the attorney hasn't talked to you yet, or Jacqueline White. He will as soon as we finish these other two matters. Okay. All right. Is it Ayana Whitfield?
Yes.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna call your matter. This is the people versus Ayana Whitfield. Ticket P1144630, one count drive while license suspended, one count no insurance misdemeanor, one count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Also calling ticket number SP 54822072. This matter is no insurance misdemeanor. And calling also ticket number SP 548207, count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. SP 482073, 1 count of drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Philip Walling, representing Ms. Whitfield. State your name, please, Ms. Whitfield.
Ayana Whitfield.
Pursuant to the people's recommendation, my client will be tendering a plea of guilty to count 3, which is a no registration and the balance of the tickets to be dismissed.
Is that your understanding today, Ms. Whitfield?
Yes, ma'am.
So can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Ms. Whitfield, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
I want to take your attention back to the date of December the 15th of 2020. Were you at that time driving a Ford vehicle in the area of Grand River and Dexter in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
While you're driving that vehicle, was it unregistered or untitled at the time?
It was registered. I didn't have proof.
All right, would you like a bench or a jury trial? Do you have that proof now?
I don't have that vehicle. I have a different vehicle at this time. You said 20.
May I void hear the witness, Your Honor? Ms. Whitfield, on the day and time the court indicated, did the officer ask you for your license, registration, and insurance?
Yes.
At that time, were you able to give him any of those documents?
No.
I'm satisfied that she has made a factual of no registration, Your Honor, and I believe the court can proceed with the plea.
Satisfied. There's stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to accept the plea to the drove unregistered or untitled vehicle and dismiss the remaining counts. When I assess a fine today, in the amount of $200, how long would that take you to pay, 30 or 60 days?
You said the amount of how much?
$200.
I can pay that today.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 30 days just in case, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna have to do no later than January the 6th of 2022. Now, this fee that won't include any reinstatement fees you may have out there for the tickets. It's not gonna include that amount, but you can be able to move forward with that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing.
Thank you.
Johnny Watkins?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we'll call your matter next. This is the matter of the people versus Johnny Watkins. This is ticket number SP 1192624. Count 1, open alcohol and motor vehicle passenger. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Your Honor, my name is Philip Walling, representing Mr. Watkins.
Mr. Watkins, can you state your name for the record?
Yes, my name is Johnny Ray Watkins II.
How are we proceeding?
I will be pleading guilty, Your Honor.
All right, if so, can you please raise your right hand?
Yes.
Are you able to access your camera, sir?
Okay. Yes, I can. Start video. I'm doing it right now.
Or you need to put a shirt on.
I'm sorry. I got wife beater on. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I put my coat on.
That works for me.
No disrespect, Your Honor. I apologize.
Oh, no worry, Mr. Watkins.
Okay. Okay, my right arm is up. My jacket is on.
I know. Put your hand in there. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Watkins, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No, they didn't.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, I do.
Understanding all of that, did you still move forward with this plea today?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Taking you back to the date of May the 2nd, 2021. Were you in the area of East Jefferson and Brevard Streets in the city of Detroit in a Chevy vehicle?
Yes, I was.
Did you have open alcohol in that vehicle on the passenger side?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea and amend it to disorderly conduct in this particular matter. Sir, this matter is going to be amended to disorderly conduct. It is going to be a delayed sentence, okay?
Yes.
That means as long as you pick up no new tickets within the 12-month span, then I'm going to dismiss this ticket when you come back for a review next year, okay?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to assess a fine today in the amount of $200, okay? You need to have that paid by the time we have our review. And the review is,
When is the review, Your Honor?
review is going to be December the 6th of 2022.
Oh, wow. Yes, I will. Oh, yes, I will have that paid by then.
It's for a whole year, so they're requesting that you be on probation or not probation, but you just have to not get into any new trouble in the whole year. As long as you do that, then I'll dismiss this case when you come back, okay?
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yes, okay.
You okay? All right. There's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Thank you, Mr. Watkins, for your patience this morning as well,
Oh,
okay?
anytime. I appreciate it, Your Honor. Thank you again.
All right. There's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. $200 review date. They'll send you some paperwork though for the review date in a year, okay?
Okay.
All right. And you still need to talk to Ms. Wilkerson and Ms. Williams, right?
No, I spoke to Ms. Jasmine Wilkerson and B. Brian Walker. That leaves Ms. White and M. Williams, I guess.
I have a Tamika Williams.
T. Williams. Okay, yes, T. Williams. Sorry.
All right. Jasmine then. Jasmine Wilkerson?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do your matter now. This is the matter of the people versus Jasmine Wilkerson. This is ticket number 1015557. One count drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record starting with counsel.
Your Honor, my name's Philip Walling, representing Jasmine Wilkerson. State your name, please, ma'am.
Jasmine Ashley Wilkerson.
Your Honor, the people have recommended that if the court accepts Ms. Wilkerson's plea to the amended charge of improper plate, a no-point ticket, they're going to dismiss the original charge. My client thrills to that offer.
Is that right, Ms. Wilkerson?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of January the 11th of 2020. Were you in the area of West Davidson and Dexter Avenue in the city of Detroit driving a Mercury vehicle?
Yes.
While you were driving that vehicle, was your license suspended? Your driver's license suspended?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied?
I am, Judge.
And the court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to the amended charge of improper play. Are you currently employed, Ms. Wilkerson?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna set the fine in the amount of $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
I could pay that tomorrow. But I do have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
When I was down at the 36th district, the lady mentioned my bond money that I paid will go towards my ticket.
Okay, I can apply your bond. Yes, you wanted, how much was your bond?
$200.
Okay, so the only thing it may not take care of was your assessment fees, okay? They're $45 reinstatement fees, I can't waive those. But the $200 fine will be, the bond will apply, so you may just have $45 to pay for this ticket. And you may not, you can go online and check, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You are so very welcome, and if there's nothing further, thank you so much for your patience today, okay? You have a good day.
Okay, you do as well.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
I can no longer hear anything.
No, I'm sorry, we just got some information that I had to share with my court really quickly.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine, Ms. White. Let me figure out how to handle these two remaining matters, okay? I'm gonna let Mr. Wally know what's going on, okay?
Okay. Whoa. Does that mean the morning is done, Your Honor?
It may need to be. Ms. White and Ms. Williams, I know you've been patiently waiting all morning long for your matters to be called. And I do appreciate that. There has been some, stuff that has arisen, and I have to conclude my docket. Here's what I would like to do for both of you. Ms. Williams, you have a very old ticket. I can set this for a bench trial on all these matters if you don't mind, before myself as the trier and the finder of fact, and just give you the date so you can come back. Ms. White, when is a good date for you to come back? I'll do it first.
Anytime before the new year will work for me as well.
Okay, I'm going to give you a date. On that date, you remind me in case I forget that you are the first matter, and I'm gonna get you out of here. Okay, because you have been so patient.
It's no worries.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna call this matter. Thank you so much. I know there's no problem. Okay, this is a matter of the people versus Tamika Williams. This is a ticket 52823 CR335, 1 count of operating while intoxicated. I also have tickets number P888064, 1 count driver's license expired, and ticket number P1007094, 1 count drove while license suspended. Can I have your appearance for the record, attorney, please?
Philip Walling representing Tamika Williams.
And Ms. Williams, can you state your name for the record? You have to unmute yourself, ma'am. Unmute yourself. Say your name.
Tamika Williams.
Your Honor, I understand the court's going through an emergency at this time. Please give us a new date and we'll be done with this.
Okay. Ms. Williams, I'm gonna set this for a bench trial. Some of these tickets are older and we'll be able to handle it at that point in time a little bit better. So I'm gonna give you a date of April the 1st, 2022 at 8 a.m. I mean at 9 a.m. I apologize. April the 1st, 2022.
Okay.
At 9 a.m. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal on all the tickets. We'll be able to work out any other tickets at that time, but one of the tickets I believe will resolve itself that day, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you, Ms. Williams, for your patience today. Bond set at $0 personal. All
Thank
right,
you.
now the matter of the people versus Jacqueline White. This is the matter of the people versus Jacqueline White. Ticket number SP 1193400, count 1, license improper. Count 2 is defective, missing equipment. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Philip Walling representing Ms. White.
All right, Ms. White, can you state your name for the record?
Jacqueline White.
Your Honor, I understand the court's got an emergency situation. Please set this for a Zoom trial in the immediate future.
Ms. White wants to try and resolve this, so I'm going to give her an adjourn date till next week. I'm going to adjourn this till December the 16th. I think we gave her.
If you have to go January, that'll be fine.
You sure? I can do it next week, January, December the 16th, if you want.
If that works for you, that works for me.
At 8:30 a.m. Okay, personal bond $0, and we'll see you back then next week. I'm trying to get you. You were so accommodating. I'm gonna be accommodating to you as well. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. You guys have a great day.
You too. Thank you so much, Ms. White.
Thank you, Judge. Do be safe.
We will. Thank you.
I'm planning on seeing you live in person tomorrow, late morning.
All right. I'll see you. Come in here and talk to me, okay?
I'm gonna.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.